Screen to my last stream attempt. We're going to be doing Hell and High Water, New York 3 solo with no glitches or mutators. This is going to be the first attempt. I'm going to offline mode. And the game's glitching again, but it will load. There we go. This is my class setup, same as I've had it before. I break down why I have my class set up like that in the first episode, New York 1. I'm not going to go into the details of that again. I'm going to play as Bunko as usual, and we're going to get this started. I'm going to play as Bunko as usual.
Inside the vehicle, or they will be torn off and eaten. We've arrived at the 9th circle of hell.
Alright, and here we go. Crouch here if you don't want to wake up the zombies. Watch out for the liquor spawn there if you take too long to come down the stairs.
Quiet.
Two breach spawns relatively nearby. One here.
Shit, the street's blocked.
Find
Another one right here. Two more up ahead. Usually you're gonna find a crate around here.
Eyes open, you got a hider.
Speak of the devil, but I'm gonna go look for just a free floating medkit first before I grab that.
Creeper down.
Machine gun there, it looks like. No weapons over there, there's a bag.
We can't stay out in the
Seems
open.
like zombies always kind of rush around this corner. Just a few, not like a horde.
What's in here?
New update comes out tomorrow, so it might change the way this game works a little bit. If anything, they're probably just going to alter how the damage works. Oh, I already came over here. How the damage works against the zombies. That's something they mentioned that they were going to work on. But we'll see. New gun variants, that sort of stuff. So that's another breach spawn right there. Another one right there. Be careful when you cross this corner. Have your finger over L1 just in case. Or if you're on PC or whatever it is for that, of course, but...
It's a cargo terminal. Look for a way through. Creeper neutralized.
Got my refill. Flamethrower, don't need it. If you breach this door, you're going to pay the price by going loud, so use it at your own risk. I wouldn't recommend it. You're not going to get a tier 3 weapon in there, which is the real reason, the only real reason why I breached doors in the beginning. Watch out for gas tanks. I can't stress that enough. It is impossible for the bots to set those off. Only you can set them off since they did a patch a while ago. fixing that issue where the bots would blow up stuff and set off the horde. So only you can make that mistake.
Trains. Looks like a
So
subway
just be
depot.
careful.
Loaded with Zeds. No vigilantes here.
Creeper down.
When I slash, I'll usually shoot ones that are kind of laying down because they kind of mess up your flow when you're slashing. An extra med kit. Sometimes you'll find some guns in here. Down to the pistol.
Found a tunnel between the trains.
Starting to feel like a gopher.
Oh. Yeah,
I'm
as
hearing
the
Zeke
slasher,
everywhere.
definitely use your slashing abilities down here quite a bit. Lurkers are going to spawn, but there's plenty of gas tank spawns as well. Like for example, this lurker right here. I'm just going to pop around on the stun. Not even going to risk shooting a gas tank. There's so many bags on this level, you'll find more. There's always one that spawns down here, so. And sometimes there's a crate back here, that's why I also come back here.
Over here.
There might be a breach spawn down here. I've heard word of one, but I have yet to really consistently find it. So I kind of stopped looking for it.
Come on out, creep. I know your ass is there.
Creeper down.
See, there's another bag on top of the one I already have, and I got a refill, so we're good there.
I see a way up.
Got it.
If you go loud on this map, this can be a very difficult map. If you stay quiet, it's super easy. Especially as the slasher, you can handle anything that this game throws at you. You technically don't even need to shoot your gun to get through the whole entire first part.
Come on, creep.
Creeper neutralized.
There's a crate right there. It's probably gonna have guns. Dang, another medkit. Again, just watch for gas tanks. See, there's another one right there. I'd really recommend that you shoot another one right there. I'd really recommend that if you shoot at zombies, they're really close to you, so you can make sure that the backdrop is something like this. Like, say there's a zombie there. I don't want to accidentally shoot through that zombie and hit that gas tank. So my angle should be like this, relatively close, down at the feet, or up really close and personal. Make sure the headshot has nothing back behind it. That way I don't accidentally set off the gas tank, therefore setting off the horde, and then making my boss take a ton of damage. I would take the SMG, I do have perk setups for it, but I do not have a silencer on my tier 2s just because usually I don't need them by the time I'm using tier 2s. But I have silencers on all my other guns. So we're just gonna slash. Boom, boom. Bot's got the one behind me. That guy's gonna take a second to get up, so I'll get him last. Nothing over here. There is a breach spawn, not that I could carry it.
Pick up this breaching charge.
Right there. Which is unfortunate that I found it, because I'm pretty sure there's a finite amount of breaches in every single map, so it's one last breach I'm going to have for later. If you get glitched out in this part with your team, you don't have to reset. You just have to get past a certain point, which generally is going to be right over here. If you get your whole team over here, move them around a little bit, it'll cue the dialogue if the button up there is glitched. So, it's not a game-breaking glitch, it just means that not your whole team hasn't crossed the depot, quote-unquote. Kill every zombie, make sure they're all dead before you start throwing down auto turrets. One auto turret shot again is going to set off the horde, same with your breaching charge. Okay, so like we have a stationary. I saw a payload over there.
Look here.
Definitely going to try to use that up pretty quick. Might just leave it there and save it as like an emergency. Now, in order to get around this whole... I want to breach this door for a tier 3, but I don't want to wake up the Horde. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the button,
High voltage.
run down there, breach it, run back up, and then go back up to the top. Now, where you want to put these auto turrets is up to you. Up top's pretty good. I kind of like having them back here, just because I know that they're watching my back. And sometimes I'll put that high voltage grid on the other side. I'm kind of just putting them in different places, just to experiment. I'm putting one right there, just so if I need to bail and I need to parkour a little bit, I have a grid behind me. But yeah, we're gonna hit this button, run down there.
I'm on the train controls. Go into reverse.
Hopefully get a bullpup rifle.
That sound would wake the dead.
Or an assault carbine.
Breaching charge ready.
The bots seem to have preset positions on this one.
Here they come! Through the roof!
Tomorrow.
We're straight up gonna use this.
This will slow him down. I got us an auto turret. Creeper down. Get ready!
Good tactic for crowd control.
Anybody else? They're all over me.
I'm not gonna try to use the whole entire chainsaw though, I don't want to waste it.
Back up!
Keep your bots alive.
Defender! Heads up, creeper.
This is where the 50 cal really shines when they're lining up. You're better off saving your 50 cal shots so they're all lined up on the fence. And doing as I'm doing. Mowing left to right, mowing them down. You know, any of them start cresting the top, just pop up real quick, knock them down.
There's too many! We need to get out!
Okay, so that usually is going to cue a side spawn of some sort, where zombies start spawning either from the left or the right. They're definitely going to be more of a threat to you than the front zombies, at least in the immediate time frame. I put that auto turret down there, so hopefully it takes care of a good, decent amount of them. And I'm also going to try to work on some of them with my guns. Now they're starting to stack up, so I'm going to hit that 50 cal, but if I get hit from behind once, I'm going to bail. Train's in position, I hear a bomber.
Take him out! Look out! Train's rolling forward!
So it's time to bail.
Yes!
Gonna grab ammo.
Right through!
Booking it. Watch out for lurkers around this corner. The whole gang made it.
There's a tunnel opening in the floor!
When you drop down, a
Keep going.
breach spawn is going to be right there. Sometimes you'll find equipment there. Don't die for it though. Make sure you watch for lurkers when you come around these corners. Have L1 ready. If you have stuns left. But yeah, all the bots made it. I don't think they've taken any damage.
Everybody good? Let's move.
Okay, now you're probably wondering, like, you don't have a silencer for this next part, you don't have masking grenades, what are you going to do? I'm just going to use my silence pistol, and I'm going to aim low, or aim up close for the headshots, and I'm going to melee, but I'm not going to over melee, because the melee is a little glitched in this next part. If you notice, there are little grates in the floor, and when you look at the down in the grates, you tend to notice that there's zombies below there. The game, I'm getting a horde. I better fight them back here. I am getting them. I swear I heard horde music. Yeah, sometimes you'll find stuff back here too. It's worth checking out. So. Sometimes you'll find guns on the shelves here, so just kind of look. Sporting carbine. Not that I need it, but you know, if you're out of ammo or for whatever reason you want to switch guns,
Over here.
Combat shotgun's really good for clearing out this area. You know, I may even just switch to that for now, because I'm not really sold on the advanced SMG for the finale, so...
Get out, we're screwed.
And I know I'm going to find some tier 3 guns soon, so this is how you should proceed with your team. I even just have one person go, watch out for those gas tanks. That's going to be the thing that screws you. Every single time. Aiming too high, waking up too many of them, not looking behind your targets. And I used to mask and just run through this, but, you know, after I started playing the game a little bit more, I realized that there's tons of good stuff you can find on the way through here. There's a breach spawn, there's usually a bag, there's one crate almost every single time. The breach spawn's right here, that's a new one that I've learned recently. And then that's that. Occasionally there's a gas tank on the right here that you gotta look out for. But besides that, we made it through without making a single noise, so... Alright, so this next part, there is always a bag right there. If you have a fixer on your team, just have them mask once it opens right here. Have them mask again on the crate. Have them go get the bag and then proceed. If you're all at full health like I am, you're going to find tier 3 weapons in there.
That never gets easier.
Try not to stay here for too long. Grab your gun and get away. I'm going to take the carbine.
They're bombing the street!
MGL on there. No, you don't. So this next part, I have, for the record, for myself, I've never ever once said to myself, thank God I saved those turrets and those mines. I would have never beat this map. I have never said that, ever. And to be honest, I've beaten these maps more than I can count. Like, way more than on my hands and toes. So we're going to try to hurry through this area. There are going to be some zombies on the ground, most likely. Like, I see one right there that's definitely alive. I'm not too worried about them. I'll kill them if I can. Often you'll find a crate here. Just watch out for mines. The crate spawns by that taxi, and then also hard right around this corner sometimes, right here. And you'll sometimes find guns on the ground, but that's about it. Maybe a bag. Easy bag right there if you're a fixer and you're coming through here.
Oh my god. They had nowhere to run.
My personal spot where I like to hold up while I deal with zombies is up here.
Found a screamer.
Zombies won't literally drop on my head. I can see the general layout of where the zombies are spawning. I notice they're all kind of spawning that way, so I'm going to drop down over here.
I see a boat. Close.
Try to get my bots to come with me. Scoot back here a bit.
Look out for the pistol. Damn it, it never stops.
All personnel to defensive positions. A code red has been detected. Not a drill. Code red. Code red. Code red has been detected en route to your position. All personnel to defensive positions. A code red has been detected. Not a drill.
Okay, so 2 breach spawns are here. The main 2 defense kits we're going to be looking for is an auto turret and a high voltage grid. Those are our priority. Stationaries are great. If you want to save a breaching charge for this point, if you're having a hard time getting an auto turret and a high voltage grid, go for it. Try not to spend too much time setting up defenses. Like, I'm going to get a pre-horde one more time. But a lot of the times the issue with this map is people don't get somewhere safe where they can defend themselves from the pre-horde or the horde that's chasing them breach spawn through the whole entire map, like I did, hopping up there, deciding where the horde's coming from, getting somewhere safe, getting out of where they're spawning. So obviously they're dropping behind me, so a good idea would be for me to hop up here. So relocating. Scoot back far enough for my bots to be able to get up here safely. I think we're just missing Angel. Come on up, Angel.
Bull's gonna talk.
Come on,
Creeper.
So the bots are all basically dead,
We've got a defense kit
which
here.
is okay. So I got another high voltage grid, so I'm gonna put one down right here.
Electrified grid in place.
Just so I have places to climb up. I'm gonna look for one more breach spawn, which is right here, which it's not there, which is unfortunate. I'm gonna look for ammo.
Over here.
Payload there. Bullpup, that's gonna definitely take
Good
the
enough.
cake right there. I have a crate over here, which is gonna have an extra med kit because of how low everybody's health is. I'm gonna refill this auto turret, drop the stationary. Excuse me. Drop this high voltage. I'm gonna heal up Barnetta.
I'll patch you up.
Thanks.
Start the horde.
The winch is working.
Swing by the crate. Plenty of bags, so I'm not gonna hesitate on my stuns.
They're coming.
Climb up top here, see where the zombie horde's coming from. Go straight for the button first off, because they kind of are on a timer. You might as well take advantage of every single time that you can use it.
Army left the radio working. I'm calling for help. Hello? Can anyone hear me?
Go back up top here.
This thing signals for artillery. Look out for the spitball.
Alright, so that's the first horde. I'm probably going to have to hit the button here in a second, so I'm going to go ahead and get ready to do that. Zombies are spawning at the docks. Very dangerous to get caught there. If you are at the docks and you see them spawning on your left and right, that you have to get out of there. Lurker spawning right there. Nope, right there. Restarting the winch. It looks like it does it at about a quarter. So now I'm going to attempt to get back up to my previous position, but I'm not going to die for it. Even this is a suitable spot for this situation right now. Bots are doing a really good job. I can see the next horde's coming. The button should be ready fairly soon, so I'm going to get close to that. The button's ready. Time to hit it. Gas bag's dropping down. Gonna go for the headshot. Nope, the bot's ruined that. Keep an eye on your left. I can see some more spawning. Probably gonna go to the docks for just a little bit. We're the bull somewhere, so I gotta keep my eyes out for my bots. Our net is gonna get hit. Hope Angel did. Gonna hit the winch. Another lurker spawning below me. Gonna refill this auto turret.
Heads up, creeper.
I'm pretty much at this point done going up top. I can get a good vantage point for my shots here. Be aware that zombies can still come up behind you here and drop off. When you're reloading, just check your angles, check your sides. Make sure the docks aren't getting overwhelmed. So far, this has been the easiest. I think I've taken one punch. Now I'm out of ammo, but I'm not even stressing. I'm going to be able to get out of this just fine. Notice they're spawning at the docks. Good thing is the flash you can do. As soon as that gas bag's up, I would stun him normally, but the bots got him. Wow, that was so easy. "23 minutes, and 24.
Hold on!
It's just pissing them off.
Like kicking an anthill.
Best advice for that map, don't shoot the gas tanks. Just as simple as that. The quicker you get that down, the easier that map's going to be. Just be aware of your surroundings. Keep your bots alive. They'll kind of cover your flanks for the most part. And just if you're really on your own and all your bots are dead, parkour up through the map. Run, jump up different areas where the zombies are dropping in on you. Get to the opposite end. Try to kite them. Similar to Nazi zombies or even Resident Evil. But yeah, that's hell and high water. Solo as a slasher, no glitches or mutators with bots. If you enjoyed the video, please like and sub to help out a fellow gamer. I don't know how I took 162 damage. I got punched once, but I'll be doing New York 4 as a slasher, which I've never fathomed doing, so that'll be interesting. That might take me a few tries, or it might not. We'll see. Yeah, if you want to see my videos of the Fixer, all 14 maps, Hellraiser, all 14 maps on Extreme, I have a playlist with them in chronological order. You can check those out. But other than that, hope you guys are staying safe, staying sanitary, and I will see you later.